So as a World Golf Hall of Famer, 89 worldwide titles, 10 major championships on your resume, you know what it takes to reach the highest levels of golf. So how would you describe the sort of preparation it takes for a young player like Avery to be this good, this young?
Yes, you're absolutely right, Joe. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of sacrifices, and obviously the commitment, and also the will and the desire. You know, there's a lot of skill sets and, you know, attributes that I think you need to be able to reach any level of anything. As you know, to be where you are, you put a lot of hours into your hard work, and therefore it pays off. But, you know, you look at somebody like Avery, you know, she's just beginning her journey, and but she's already showed her poise. She's already showed her skills. She's already showed, I mean, she can compete at a high level at this young age against players that are several years older than she is. So, you know, I know she enjoys it. I know that, you know, she goes out there and practices, but I also think that she has a purpose when she practices at that young age to be able to stay focused. And, you know, there's a lot of distractions when you're at that age, you know, it's school, it's other sports, it's friends, and you name it. It's so yeah, I was very impressed by Avery and the way that she would, you know, she was consistent. It wasn't just one round and then it was, you know, it was just very consistent. And I think that shows a lot also, the capability that she has.
What can winning an event like the Annika Invitational do for the development of a junior player like Avery?
Well, first of all, I hope she takes a few things away from our tournaments. I mean, we want these young players to feel special. We want to treat them right. We want them to have an experience of a lifetime. We want them to meet other young girls with, you know, similar interests, similar desires, and certainly the game of golf. So we want them to be able to, you know, create friendships. You know, I also think that the other thing is obviously the aspect of the competition. You know, these are the top ranked juniors in the country, I would say in the world as well. We didn't have as many from overseas, again, due to COVID, but, you know, it was a quality field. And I think Avery got a chance to see other players. I think it, you know, helps them open their eyes to see what's out there and the competition. It's fun for us as well to see them, and hopefully, you know, the confidence that somebody like Avery is going to get from this competition is going to help her, knowing that she, you know, she belongs there. I've done it before, and, you know, you get just familiar. I mean, we always talk about experience. It's all about taking it in, learning from your mistakes, and moving on.
And the way she went about her work, or the way she played, or the way she kind of crossed some of those hurdles, and the way she was able to win, any similarities between yourself and Avery, perhaps when you were learning the game?
Well, you know, if we just compare age-wise, I wasn't anywhere near Avery's level at the age of 13. I stopped playing golf when I was 12, so I was more of a beginner at that stage. But, you know, what I saw her was probably something more when I was 15, probably. A player that was, you know, pretty consistent, you know, had a desire to learn, was keeping improving, and you would have some success here and there. So, you know, I was a late bloomer because I played other sports. And then it wasn't until when, you know, I totally decided to stop everything else and focus on golf that I became, you know, that I really felt like my career kind of took off. So, you know, I'm not really sure how many different sports Avery plays, but I think it's important to still get that diversity, as you know. I mean, whether it's team sports or just, it's good. You don't want to be burned out at an early age. But yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that the future for Avery is super bright, and it's fun to see. And I hope she's enjoying, you know, the spotlight and what all her hard work is paying off.